Choosing the right customer relationship management tool is a critical decision for small teams, yet many businesses select complex platforms that drain their budget. Founders, freelancers, marketers, and operators routinely buy enterprise software, only to use a small fraction of the features. This software bloat leads to wasted money and low team adoption rates. For teams of under 10 people, a database should serve your daily operations rather than complicate them. In this breakdown, we examine HubSpot Starter, Zoho CRM, Capsule, and Folk. We compare these options based on pricing transparency, email integrations, pipeline customization, and contact storage limits. Our goal is to help you select a system that improves your workflow without charging for unused tools. Let us analyze the actual capabilities of these platforms to see which customer tool fits your specific operation. First, let us compare HubSpot Starter and Zoho CRM, which represent the traditional options for small business databases. HubSpot is famous for its clean user interface and robust free tier, making it a popular starting point for many founders. The free plan offers basic contact storage, form generation, and email tracking. However, HubSpot uses a contact-based pricing tier that can become expensive as your list grows. When you upgrade to HubSpot Starter, you gain access to custom properties and basic email marketing automation, but you are still limited in terms of advanced reporting and automated pipelines. If you have thousands of cold contacts, hosting them on HubSpot can trigger high monthly fees. Furthermore, the starter plan lacks advanced email health analytics, meaning you cannot easily monitor your deliverability rates or filter out inactive email addresses without third-party tools. This limitation makes it harder to maintain high inbox placement as your list size expands. On the other side, Zoho CRM offers a more budget-friendly approach with its standard and professional tiers. Zoho is highly customizable, allowing you to edit layouts, define workflows, and create custom dashboards. However, Zoho suffers from a steeper learning curve and a user interface that feels dated compared to modern web applications. Zoho also requires more setup time to connect with external email hosts. For marketers who want a system up and running in an hour, HubSpot Starter is easier to deploy, but Zoho CRM provides better value if you need to build custom fields and multi-stage pipelines without paying a premium. This customization process requires you to configure custom modules, fields, and permissions manually, which can consume several hours of administrative work. If your team lacks dedicated technical resources, you may find the initial setup phase frustrating and complex. Small teams must calculate their contact growth rate over 12 months before selecting HubSpot, as the transition from the starter tier to professional is one of the most expensive steps in the software industry. Zoho allows you to scale your database size at a predictable flat rate per user, which is a major consideration for businesses managing high-volume cold outreach campaigns. By comparing these two giants, we see that HubSpot prioritizes immediate user experience while Zoho focuses on feature depth and budget scaling for growing lists. Second, we should examine Capsule CRM and Folk, which are lightweight alternatives designed specifically for quick setup and collaboration. Capsule CRM has been a reliable option for over a decade, focusing on simplicity and contact management. It integrates seamlessly with Google Workspace and Microsoft 365, letting you view interaction histories directly from your inbox. Capsule's primary advantage is its clean design, which ensures team members actually log their calls and notes. It avoids the complex menus found in Zoho, making it ideal for freelancers and small teams who do not need advanced automated workflows. However, Capsule lacks native mass email features, requiring integrations with third-party tools. This means you must export your lists or set up an automation connector like Zapier to run newsletters or marketing campaigns, adding another step to your workflow. On the other hand, Folk is a modern collaborative tool that positions itself as a smarter address book. It uses a clean, table-based interface reminiscent of Notion or Airtable. Folk makes it easy to import contacts from social networks, Gmail, or CSV sheets, and organize them into distinct pipelines. It includes native bulk email sending, trackable links, and templates directly within the application. This is a significant benefit for operators who perform direct outreach and want to manage their pipeline and campaigns in one dashboard. Folk allows teams to collaborate on contact lists in real time, sharing notes and assigning tasks without friction. The platform also features a browser extension that allows your team to add contacts directly from professional websites and social profiles with a single click, saving valuable manual entry time. The limitation of Folk is its reporting engine, which is not as robust as Zoho or HubSpot. If your team requires detailed sales forecasting charts and performance dashboards, Folk might feel too basic. However, for teams that prioritize speed, ease of use, and quick lead lists, Folk is a compelling option that eliminates the technical debt associated with traditional database setups. It is particularly effective for small teams that run dynamic sales cycles and need to edit customer data as easily as updating a shared spreadsheet. Finally, let us construct a decision framework to guide your tool selection. When choosing a database system, start by defining the primary function your team needs on a daily basis. If your business depends on inbound marketing leads from web forms and requires basic automated email sequences, HubSpot Starter is the most seamless entry point because it handles hosting and delivery automatically. If your team needs custom database fields, custom permissions, and multi-stage pipelines at a low cost, Zoho CRM is the most practical choice, provided you have the patience to navigate its setup interface. For operations that require basic contact tracking, phone call logging, and email interaction history without unnecessary clutter, Capsule CRM is highly efficient. If your focus is outbound prospecting, collaborative spreadsheet lists, and quick email campaigns, Folk offers the best user experience for modern teams. To avoid expensive pricing traps, monitor your contact limits closely. Before importing large cold prospect lists, check the cost per thousand contacts on each platform, as this is where hidden fees accumulate. It is often more economical to store raw prospect lists in a simple spreadsheet and only import them to your core database once they interact with your business. Additionally, consider how easily you can export your data if you choose to migrate in the future, as some platforms restrict exports or format them in complex ways. Furthermore, verify the integration capabilities with your existing tools, such as your calendar, billing platform, and messaging system. A simple database that your team uses consistently is far more valuable than an enterprise system that remains empty due to its interface complexity. Focus on ease of adoption, look for clear monthly billing cycles, and select a system that supports your current sales workflow without introducing unnecessary software overhead. By remaining disciplined with your tool selection, you prevent subscription fatigue and ensure your team stays focused on customer relationships rather than software management. SaaS Decoder helps teams and solo operators select the right software without subscription fatigue. The channel breaks down features, compares popular tools, analyzes pricing, and points out hidden costs in plain English. This video is general technology education, not a product endorsement or guarantee of software performance. Product features and plans change frequently.